Hi guys, welcome to my channel Blu-ray Ben. Today I'm going to show you my entire Blu-ray and DVD collection. I haven't done this for 2 years. Last year I was thinking of doing it, but it's just so much work. I was a bit lazy and I decided not to do it. But this year I'm going to do it, and I'm really sort of happy to show you my whole collection, all my Blu-rays and my DVDs. If you follow my channel, you know I used to do these videos every year, and what I do is take all the movies off the shelf and show you one by one. But what I'm going to do is I'm sort of going to take my camera and put it in my hand and sort of go along the shelf, taking them out one by one, but sort of really quickly putting them back in. Otherwise the video is going to be really long and it is a lot of work. So yeah, leave a comment down below. I always enjoy watching your comments. Of course, give this video a thumbs up, that would really help me out, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't. The only thing I have to mention is that I organise my collection alphabetically, but by director, not by the title of the title of the movie. Sorry. So if you're wondering sort of how I organise it, that's how I do it. Alphabetically by director. That sort of helps me to remember which director directed which movies, and it also helps me learn all the directors' names and things like that. Apart from that, there's nothing really else to say. There are quite a lot of titles that are actually in Spanish because I bought quite a few of them. Obviously in Spain, I live in Spain, but I've stopped buying them in Spain now because I like to have the original title in English, but there are quite a few that are in Spanish, and I'll translate those as I go along. What I'm going to do is I'm going to start off with my sort of normal Blu-rays on the shelves, Blu-rays and DVDs. Then I'm going to show you my steelbooks, and then last of all my box sets. So yeah, let's get straight to it. I'm going to take you over to my Blu-ray and DVD collection. Okay, so just before I start with each shelf, here's an overview. You can see my box sets at the top, my Blu-rays and DVDs there on the shelves going down, and at the bottom there I have some steelbooks sort of hidden away there. You can see them, but they're a bit hidden. And then here, as always, if you follow my channel, you know that behind me when I do my videos I got some special edition releases and nice steelbooks behind me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start off with just the normal separate movies, the Blu-rays and DVDs, and we're going to start with shelf 1. Okay, so we'll start off with Star Wars The Force Awakens on the first shelf, Star Wars The Last Jedi, Super 8, Gone Baby Gone, The Town, The Hills Have Eyes, the remake, Let the Right One In, Don't Breathe, Evil Dead, this is the remake or the reboot, Mar Adentro, which is translated to The Sea Inside, The Machinist with Christian Bale, Logan's Run, Inherent Vice, The Master, There Will Be Blood, Alien vs Predator, The Grand Budapest Hotel, Fantastic Mr. Fox, 40-Year-Old Virgin, Grosse Pointe Blank, The Incredible Shrinking Man, Tarantula, Black Swan, Noah, The Wrestler, Gandhi, Fury, Mientras Duermes, which is translated to Sleep Tight, Armageddon, Bad Boys 1 and Bad Boys 2. Can't wait for the new one to come out. The Island, The Rock. This is the 4-movie collection of Transformers. Still haven't seen the 5th one. Sea of Love, Life is Beautiful, The Orphanage, Hancock, The Fifth Element, Leon, Lucy, The Hurt Locker, Point Break, Near Dark, Zero Dark 30, The Nice Guys, District 9, Flowers in the Attic, The Possession, 28 Days Later, The Beach, Shallow Grave, Slumdog Millionaire, Sunshine, Trainspotting, Murder on the Orient Express, Scent of a Woman, a great Al Pacino movie, Lord of the Flies, this is the Criterion Collection Edition, Spanglish, Limitless, and Alice in Wonderland. Okay, Big Eyes, Big Fish. This is the Batman anthology, the first 4 sort of original Batman movies. Edward Scissorhands, Mars Attacks, Sleepy Hollow, Animal Factory, Avatar, Terminator 2, Titanic, The Grey, Salt on Precinct 13, Big Trouble in Little China, Escape from New York, The Fog, Halloween, the original, They Live, The Thing, The Jackal, Full Monty, Jason and the Argonauts, 1 Million Years BC, La La Land, Whiplash, The Place Beyond the Pines, Deer Hunter, A Serious Man, Burn After Reading, The Big Lebowski, Fargo, Inside Llewyn Davis, Lady Killers, Miller's Crossing, No Country for Old Men, Oh Brother Where Art Thou, True Grit, The Shallows, Mrs. Doubtfire, Home Alone, Apocalypse Now Redux, Lost in Translation, Click, The Waterboy, Dances with Wolves, The Postman, The Hills Have Eyes, this is the original, The Fly, Vanilla Sky, Casablanca, Gravity, Billy Elliot, The Butler, The Burbs, Gremlins, Gremlins 2, The New Batch, The Hole, it's getting a bit difficult to film from this angle, The Howling, Piranha, and Small Soldiers. Okay, so now on to shelf 2. The Mist, Shawshank Redemption, Fury of the Titans. This is the How to Train Your Dragon set 1 and 2. Still haven't seen the third one yet. The Purge, Sinister, Aladdin, Beauty and the Beast, Beauty and the Beast the live action version, Cars 1 and Cars 2. Still haven't seen Cars 3. Coco. This is Finding Nemo 1 and 2. Or Finding Nemo, Finding Dory, better said. Frozen. Inside Out. The Jungle Book, this is the live action version, and then Jungle Book animation version. The Lion King. The Little Mermaid. Monsters Inc. Ratatouille. The Toy Story movies 1, 2 and 3. Love the fourth one, I'm going to have to pick that up. Up. Wall-E. Wreck-It Ralph. The Wedding Crashers. Assassination of Jesse James by the coward Robert Ford, amazing movie. Killing Them Softly, definitely underrated. A Christmas Carol, The Goonies, Krampus, Goon, B-Movie, Sparta Tiburones, A Shark's Tale, translated as A Shark's Tale. American Sniper, Changeling. This is Flags of Our Fathers and Letters from Iwo Jima, the double pack. Gran Torino, Jersey Boys, $1 Million Baby, Mystic River, True Crime, Unforgiven, The Gift, Godzilla, Rogue One, a Star Wars, one of the Star Wars sort of a new type of Star Wars movies. The Witch, 2012, 10,000 BC, Day After Tomorrow, Independence Day, The Patriot, Stargate, Zulu, Life. Wait, hang on a sec. Mr. Brooks, really underrated movie in my opinion. The Raid 1 and 2. Shallow Hal, The Maltese Falcon, Chef, Fight Club, Seven, Zodiac, the director's cut, Soylent Green, Gangster Squad, Gone with the Wind, One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, World War Z, 28 Weeks Later, High Fidelity, The Exorcist, Battle Royale, the Arrow Video Edition, King Arthur, Magnificent Seven, this is the reboot, Unfriended, Gold, with this beautiful slip, Ex Machina or Ex Machina, The Stand, Be Cool, Apocalypto, Braveheart, Hacksaw Ridge, 12 Monkeys, sorry it's a little bit dark in this corner, Nightcrawler, The Borderlands, What Women Want, Cabin in the Woods, The Lost City of Z, great movie, Frozen, Captain Phillips, Chocolate, The Founder, Funny Games, that's the American version, American Psycho, 8 Mile, Red Tails, Napoleon Dynamite, The Road, Downfall, a German movie, great movie, The Birds, North by Northwest, this is the 3-movie film collection of Psycho, Rear Window, Vertigo, Child's Play, Fright Night, the original, The Poltergeist, or Poltergeist, not The Poltergeist, The Texas Chainsaw Massacre, The King's Speech, Lost in Space, Apollo 13, A Beautiful Mind, and then Da Vinci Code, the first one, and Angels and Demons, which is the second one. Okay, off to shelf 3. Okay, In the Heart of the Sea, Rush, The Lost World, this is the Sir Arthur Conan Doyle version, the silent movie, Book of Eli, Uncle Buck, Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, The Cave, Babel or Babel, I'm not really sure. The Birdman or blah 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 blah. The Revenant, King Kong, the Peter Jackson version, I Shot the Devil, The Last Stand, SWAT, Looper, Jumanji, Hidalgo. Oh, I'm about to get in now. That's what she said. Moon, Monty Python and the Holy Grail and Life of Brian. Her, Ned Kelly, Jack the Giant Killer, Gothica, Invasion of the Body Snatchers, American History X, Le Mans, Donnie Darko, just going to rest my arm for a minute, The Babadook, Kubo and the Two Strings, The Secret Window, one of my favourite Johnny Depp movies, Brimstone, Everest, Oblivion, A Quiet Place, 2001: A Space Odyssey, Clockwork Orange, Full Metal Jacket, The Shining, Spartacus. I'm just going to sit down because this is hard work. Okay. The Mummy, Seven Samurai, I Am Legend, Constantine, An American Werewolf in London, Jackie, the complete 4-movie collection of The Hunger Games, Lawrence of Arabia, Bridge on the River Kwai, this is a great movie, Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, Life of Pi, Mr. Turner, Journey to the Center of the Earth, Jules Verne, the original, Envy, Cheaper by the Dozen, couldn't remember the name then, Real Steel, 3,000 Miles to Graceland, Battle Los Angeles, Live, Die, Repeat, or as I call it, Edge of Tomorrow. And the last one, hang on a sec, is Jumper. That shouldn't be really there because it's still steelbook, it should be down below. But anyway, okay. Oh, yeah. School of Rock, Manchester by the Sea, Lego Movie, 12 Angry Men, Dog Day Afternoon, June, The Elephant Man, My Cousin Vinny, The Last King of Scotland, Shakespeare in Love, Thin Red Line, Hell or High Water, 12 Years a Slave, Walk the Line, Last of the Mohicans, The Theory of Everything, Live, Congo, Centurion, The Descent, still haven't seen the sequel, Dog Soldiers, Memoirs of a Geisha, Gettysburg, the director's cut, Seven Psychopaths, Terminator Salvation, Anchorman 1 and 2. The other guys, Step Brothers, V for Vendetta, American Beauty, Road to Perdition. This is called, the translation is The Fourth Floor, which is a great Spanish movie about kids with leukemia and how they deal with it. All Quiet on the Western Front, Intern, Audition, Foxcatcher, Moneyball, Truman Capote, Sin City 1 and Sin City 2. This is the Mad Max anthology, the original 3 films and then the new one. I've heard they're going to be doing I don't know if it's a sequel to the new one or a completely new one. Looking forward to that. Deadpool, Cold Mountain, Heartbreakers. Sorry about the angle here. It Follows, Cell 211. Sorry. Julia's Eyes, Taken, Terminator 3, The Pursuit of Happiness, To Kill a Mockingbird, 300 Rise of an Empire, It, Chapter 1, still haven't seen Chapter 2, Boat Trip, hopefully you can see this right, I can't see the screen myself, Pushing Tin, Gattaca, Mud, Take Shelter, an amazing movie, Papillon, this is the reboot or the remake, and last but not least on this shelf is Dunkirk. Okay, let's keep going. Okay, so you're going to have to really bear with me because I'm sort of crouching down and I'm getting old and my knees aren't what they used to be. So just be patient. Inception, Interstellar, Prestige. This is the Blade trilogy. I sort of put in my own little box that I made. That's when I didn't have many things, and when I had trilogies I sort of made little boxes out of shoe boxes. The League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, The Giver, Warrior, great movie, Hocus Pocus, The Autopsy of Jane Doe, Troll Hunter, Carlito's Way, Carrie, Scarface, Propositor, I can't remember what this is called in Schmidt's Proposit. Oof, I can't remember what this is called in English. Anyway, it's Jack Nicholson acting crazy. It's a good film. Into the Wild, Get Out, In the Line of Fire, Poseidon, Troy, Miss Congeniality, San Andreas, Due Date. Oh, hang on a sec. The Hangover, Road Trip, Starsky and Hutch, The Pianist, I, Robot, Drag Me to Hell, The Evil Dead, the original Sam Raimi version, Spider-Man 1, 2 and 3 here. This is the original trilogy. Let Me In, Drive, Misery, Stand By Me, Ghostbusters 1, Waterworld. This is called Misery, and this is a two film edition of a French sort of a killer and a bank robber and things like that. It's really good. Lock, Stock, Two Smoking Barrels, Sherlock Holmes 1 and 2. Oh yeah, skip one there. Snatch. I'm just gonna try and. Oh, I'm getting old. Austin Powers, Gold Member, and Austin Powers. Man of Mystery, International Man of Mystery. From Dusk Till Dawn. I'm trying to translate these titles as well as I go. The Faculty, The Fighter, Silver Linings Playbook. This is translated as Lather 49. Yumi and Dupree. The Omega Man. Great film. Lights Out. Voices. Ladrille de Biciclette, which is the bicycle thief or thieves. Green Room. Captain Fantastic. Euro Trip. Papillon, this is the original movie with Steve McQueen and Dustin Hoffman. Absolutely amazing. And last here is Patton, another great movie. Okay. Planet of the Apes is the original one. Roxanne. Tigerland. Wrong Turn. The Aviator. This is Martin Scorsese's section. Cape Fear. Casino. The Departed. Gangs of New York. Goodfellas. Hugo. Raging Bull. Shutter Island. Silence, which not a lot of people talk about. Taxi Driver. And The Wolf of Wall Street. God loves Scorsese. Plunkett and McLean. This is a film that not many people talk about. I think it's a really, really good film. Crimson Tide, the best submarine movie ever. Deja Vu. Public Enemy. I think that's translated just literally Public Enemy. The Taking of Pelham 123. This is the John Travolta and Denzel Washington version. Black Hawk Down. Blade Runner, the original. Gladiator. Los Impostores. Matchstick Men. The Martian. Prometheus. An Alien Covenant. Robin Hood. 50 First Dates. Hang on a sec. I'm just going to move my arm. The Nightmare Before Christmas. Season of the Witch. Swordfish. The Nutty Professor. Como Dios. Bruce Almighty. The Doubt. After Earth. Lady in the Water. I think that's called Lady in the Water. Signs. The Sixth Sense. Split and Unbreakable. Oi. Hang on a sec. Oh, I can't do this now because I'm behind my sofa. Hang on a sec. The Visit. White Men Can't Jump. Train to Busan. Escape from Alcatraz. Jack the Giant Slayer. The Usual Suspects. 300. Sucker Punch. Ocean's 11. Traffic. And these I'm just going to point out because I can't take them out. Traffic. So that's Wild Wild West. This is the Mummy trilogy. I got all three movies there in that one Blu-ray case. Van Helsing. Amistad. Bridge of Spies. Catch Me If You Can. Close Encounters of the Third Kind. Hook. And last and definitely not least on this shelf, Jaws. Okay, so let's go for the final shelf of just the separate DVDs and Blu-rays. Okay, so just before I start off the last shelf, I actually skipped over The Village as I was sort of moving, Miami to a different place. I just sort of skipped over. So that's The Village. It's also on the fourth shelf. And now on to the fifth and final shelf of the separate movies. Jurassic Park, The Ultimate Trilogy. Lincoln. Minority Report. Munich. Ready Player One. Saving Private Ryan. Schindler's List. The Terminal. Warhorse. War of the Worlds. American Made. John Wick. And John Wick 2. Still haven't seen number 3. Expendables 1. Rocky Balboa. The Secret Life of Walter Mitty. Great movie. Any Given Sunday. Natural Born Killers. Taxi. This is a bit of a stupid film, but I had fun with it. Skyline. This is the Magnificent Seven, but this is the original. So before I showed you the remake. Django Unchained. Hateful Eight. Inglourious Bastards. Jackie Brown. Kill Bill 1 and 2. Pulp Fiction. Reservoir Dogs. The Help. Hitch. Hang on a sec. Cape Fear. This is the original. I showed you before the remake, with Robert De Niro. This is the original. Great film. Cinema Paradiso, which is Paradise Cinema. Great Italian movie. El Laberinto del Fauno, which is Faun's Labyrinth, another great movie. Pacific Rim, The Shape of Water, Dread. It's the only 3D movie I had. I never watched it in 3D, obviously, because I don't have a 3D TV. Phenomenon. Hang on a sec. 1 second. Okay. Perfume, The Story of a Murderer, great movie. Tremors, Imitation Game. Wild, starring Reese Witherspoon. The Thing. Kingsman: The Secret Service. Still haven't seen the second one. Kick-Ass and Kick-Ass 2, both great movies. Somewhere in Los Feos, this is translated as The Ugly People Should Die. It's a really good comedy, Spanish comedy. Pirates of the Caribbean, The Curse of the Black Pearl, and Dead Man's Chest, which are the only ones that are worth actually having, in my opinion. Polar Express, Rango, The Ring. It's the American version. Weatherman, Starship Troopers, an amazing sci-fi. I think this is the Invisible Man. Yeah, just translated as The Invisible Man. Enemy, very strange movie. I have to watch that again because I didn't really understand it. Prisoners. Kong Skull Island, pretty good King Kong movie, but not as good as Peter Jackson version. The Hunt, great Danish movie, starring Mads Mikkelsen. Check that out if you haven't. And The Fly 2. Okay, this is getting really difficult. I don't know how I'm going to do this. So this is IP Man or Ip Man or whatever how it's said. 1, 2, and 3. Got the trilogy there. All great movies. Stephen King's It. This is the original miniseries. Conjuring 1 and 2. Insidious 1, 2, and 3. I still haven't seen number 3. Oh my god, I need to watch it. I got it and I haven't seen it. Smoke. Scary Movie. The only one I got is the first one. There's another steelbook here. Master and Commander. About a Boy. Citizen Kane. Public Enemy. Burnt. A great film about Michelin chefs. VHS. You're Next. Hansel and Gretel. Sound of Music. Underworld 1 and Underworld Evolutions. Yeah, 2. Hang on. Oh. Broken Arrow. Face Off. Baby Driver, great movie. This is the double pack of Rise of the Planet of the Apes and Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. I have actually got the box set of all 3 up at the top. I'll show you. But I've got War on the Planet of the Apes here separately. Ben-Hur. Krull. This is one I recently picked up, a Chinese movie called Hero. Really good. Bone Tomahawk. Now that is a good film. And also Brawl in Cell Block 99. Really violent, really gritty. Castaway. Forrest Gump. Ghost. Blood Diamond. And The Last Samurai, and that is an actual movie. And the rest of these are actually my sort of TV series and BBC nature documentary sort of set. So I've got Walking Dead up to season 4, but then I stopped watching it and collecting it because I wanted to pick it up when it finishes, but it never finishes. So that's the first 4 seasons. And then I've got some documentary films. The first one is Chasing Ice, about the melting glaciers. And then Blackfish, which is about orcas which are kept in captivity in, in world, sort of water parks and things like that. And then the nature documentary. So I've got all with David Attenborough, Life on Earth, Trials of Life, Planet Earth 2. Hopefully you can see that. It's right in the corner at the bottom. Life, Africa, Life Story, The Great Barrier Reef, Frozen Planet, The Hunt, Blue Planet 2, and last but not least, Dynasties. Okay, so let's get on to the steelbooks. Okay, so we're right on the bottom of my shelf. I only got one free one here. And these are the steelbooks that aren't on my steelbook shelf. So this is the first one is the Deer Hunter, 22 Jump Street, the Aviator. This is actually a special edition DVD one. I keep it because it's got some really good documentaries on it and extra features. The Hustler, Elysium, The Day the Earth Stood Still. This is the original. Kick-Ass. This was actually my first steelbook. Really, really nice one. Ultraviolet, Attack the Block, Star Trek. This is the first movie in the new trilogy, and right in the corner there, right at the bottom, is Goosebumps. Okay, and then I'm gonna bring you up here to show you these other steelbooks. Sorry if there's any glare. Okay, so we got V for Vendetta. I haven't opened that yet. This is the Kimchi DVD version of Perfume: The Story of a Murderer, the only Kimchi DVD release I've got. Labyrinth. This is actually the 4K release. Sorry about the glare. So when I finally get a 4K TV, I will be able to watch a 4K. There Will Be Blood. This is the special edition release from Arrow Video of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2. The Color of Money, which is the sequel to Paul Newman's The Hustler. Nightmare Before Christmas in this great steelbook. Gone with the Wind, and another original art steelbook. The Last Stand. E.T., Crimson Peak, and then another version of The Aviator, but that's on steelbook. Blu-ray, the other one was on DVD. Okay, now I'm going to bring you right up to the last section with my Blu-ray box sets. Okay, so we'll start at the top. The Hobbit and the Lord of the Rings. This is all 6 movies. James Bond collection. This is all the movies right up to Daniel Craig's latest one, which he did in 2017, was it? 2018. The Harry Potter box set. American Pie. This also has an extra disc with extras on it. It's really good. Indiana Jones. This is just the original trilogy, not the crappy 4th film. The Biggest Fokker collection. A lot of fun. Then I've got here Only Fools and Horses. Really, really great TV show from Britain a long time ago, but really, really good. So then we've got Star Trek, the original series, Next Generation, and Enterprise. And then all of the movies, the original 10 movies, and then the new trilogy from Star Trek. Okay. Here we've got Boardwalk Empire, great TV show. Breaking Bad, another great TV show. Red Dwarf, this is a British comedy. Really, really good TV show. The original Star Wars on DVD. The set is really, really, really good. I'm never going to throw this away or sell it. Alien. This is the quadrilogy, the first 4 films. This is actually a set that my sister sent. It's a Christopher Nolan set, but I've got all the movies separately anyway, but it's there and I haven't opened it. Okay, then we've got the special edition tins of Band of Brothers and the Pacific. The Star Wars, the sort of, I suppose you can call them now, the original 6 movies. 50 Years of Planet of the Apes. This is all the Planet of the Apes movies. Really, really good set. And then I have the 3 Cinematic Universe Phase 1, 2, 3, Part 1. I've just ordered Phase 3, Part 2, so that should come soon. But yeah, it looks really nice on the shelf, all of these sets. Then I got the Matrix trilogy, the Cornetto trilogy there. X-Men, this has all the 8 movies. It doesn't have the latest one. Or the latest 2, actually. I'm not sure. It goes up to, hang on a minute, the last one is X-Men Apocalypse, so there you go. This is Mission Impossible 6 movie collection. Back to the Future, gotta have that. There's the Dark Knight trilogy, Christopher Nolan's sort of version. Sinbad trilogy, really, really great creature features. Dam Busters, this is a really old film, really, really good, and the set is absolutely amazing. It was only 20 quid. Then we've got the Hannibal Lecter trilogy. In the UK, the movies that are in this trilogy are Red Dragon, Silence of the Lambs, and Hannibal. I know that in the United States, they have a different trilogy. The Die Hard Legacy Collection. This is all of the Die Hard movies. Dirty Harry set there. The Man with No Name trilogy. Predator trilogy. The Monsters Essential Collection. This is all 8 Universal Monsters films. Ice Age, the Mammoth Collection. It's the 4 movies and the Christmas special. And last but not least, in my complete collection is the Godfather trilogy. So there you go, guys. I know it's been a long video, really sorry about that. I'm just going to show you back. There we go. My arms are killing me now. I hope it was worth it. There you go. There you go. And my original movie posters too. Woof. Bye for now. Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed that. You know, as I said before, leave a comment down below. I always enjoy watching your comments. Give this video a thumbs up. That would really help me out. And subscribe to my channel if you haven't. If you have any questions, ask them down below. I'll be happy to answer them. And if you have any recommendations for movies that I should have in my collection, definitely you know, let me know, because I always enjoy sort of hearing recommendations and picking up movies that I hadn't thought of picking up. Thanks for watching, guys. I know it's been a long one. Take care.